Alright, and I'm live. Here we go. Back again. Live and still alive. Mr. Tapscott. Still fucking alive. Whoops. Man, I said the other day that I wasn't going to do this anymore. Like, that I wasn't going to mess around with the mic while I was actually live. But I just did it. So I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Let me just optimize my lighting rig as well. Okay, that's much better, isn't it? The other optimization that I'll flag is that I had a bit of feedback that, not audio feedback, not the ringing in your ears, although I do have that. Sorry, already this is confusing. This is already confusing. Because I did have feedback, but not like guitar fit, like, not that type of feedback from the audio. Anyway, I want to have a bit of music playing in the background while I broadcast, just to give it a bit of ambiance in the, so there wasn't like the dead silence. It was just like, there's still a little bit of life in the background between me talking shit. When I pause to take a breath or scratch my head or anything like that, I just wanted to make sure that there was something happening in the background, so it wasn't like that crushing silence, like, ooh, it's too ominous. It's too spooky. But that's okay. So what I tried to do is I put the music on the, I'm not going to say her name because she'll hear it, she'll spark up like, what? But the Amazon ALEX, yeah, which I've got back there. Because usually back in my, when I was in my apartment in Potts Point, I had the Google Home Mini, and I really liked it. It was good. And I set it up and had all the lighting all set up, and I had it set up so that Google would recognize if I was approaching it, it would turn the lights on automatically, and I had all the like when I'd wake up, I'd say like, good morning, and it would like read the news to me. And I loved it. It was great. It was a great setup. Great time. It was a good time in my life back then. The good old days before the dark times, before the empire. Anyway, so I wanted to have a bit of music playing while I did these broadcasts or live streams or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't give a shit. Call it whatever you want. Stream of consciousness. Streaming. I don't know. So I wanted to have a bit of music playing, so I put it on the thing back there, the Echo Dot. But it was like freaking out the microphone because the microphone was like, well, hang on, where's the main sound source? And so it's kind of like they made the sound a little bit screwed up. So instead I put the music back at the front. So I've got the JBL clip right there. See that? So JBL is a very trustworthy brand, by the way. Amazon is a trustworthy brand. So that's where the music's coming from today. I don't know if you can hear that. Look, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Maybe it's better. Maybe it's worse. But that's okay. It doesn't matter. If it is better, good. We've made an improvement. If it's worse, that's fine too. You haven't lost anything by trying, And I think the more, as I do more and more of these live streams, I'll start to kind of like improve my processes and workflows. And it'll be good. It'll be better for everyone. And so just little improvements here or there. So I feel like, for example, just that one on there. So it's learn as we go. That's how I'm kind of like looking at this. I'm learning as I go. Because the best way sometimes to do something is to just get stuck straight into it, All right, we've got a viewer. Fantastic. And it's a good guy as well. So what I'm anticipating eventually is what's going to happen. So this is what normally happens. So this is what happens everywhere else in my life. I'll go do a thing, and then not long after I'm there, weirdos turn up to harass me. So if I go shopping at a certain supermarket, I can go maybe twice before all these like nerds like start coming out of the woodwork and like following me around. And I mentioned nerds yesterday. I mentioned the type of nerds that would follow me around. And I've had 2 nerd strikes today. I call them nerd strikes. It's like in June. It's sort of like a reference to June because you know how they always go, oh, worm sign, like when they're harvesting the spice. It's like worm sign on the north side, 100 meters, 200 meters, worm strike incoming. It's like, I call it nerd sign. Sometimes it's like, nerd spotted. Fuck, the nerds have found us. Fuck. So if I find a bar that I like, or a spot on the beach, or something like that, like I can maybe go there once, and then I have to like change my pattern because if I keep going to that same, because I had a routine when I lived in Potts Point, and I was a professional creative writer there. So I'd go to a cafe every morning around the same time, do the Wordle on my mobile, and if I tried to do that now, I would get nerds turning up, like dickheads. It's never the cool people. The cool people never turn up. It's just the fuckwits. And so that happened to me twice today where, and it gets me every time. It gives me like, it gives me the heebie-jeebies, like real creepy feeling. It's like that combination between like, ugh. It's that feeling. It's like a combination of like nails down a chalkboard and something really disgusting. So, like the first alcohol you've ever gotten drunk on. So if you've ever been drunk to the point that you've puked on ouzo, like especially when you're a teenager, and then you smell ouzo again, it gives you that, ugh, and it's like it felt like that. So I was there, and someone came up on my blind spot, and I turned around, and they were just there. I was like, ugh, ugh, disgusting, fucking nerds. Anyway, so I'm anticipating that that's what's going to happen to these videos. So, all right, we've got 2 people now. Cool. So we've got 2 audience members, and you're cool too. So you're a cool person. I'm not going to name names because, you know, obviously security is to the bottom. But what I'm anticipating is going to happen with these videos is nerds are going to start coming in. If I start scheduling them or doing them regularly, or like people know, you know, they're observing the channel. It's not a secret that I'm broadcasting live right now. I've gone live. That's what it means, you know. So I'm anticipating that eventually fuckwits are going to start seeping in to these video audiences. And I had the first couple yesterday, so that was Emperor Naruhito. I strongly suspect it was Emperor Naruhito of Japan. He was watching the video yesterday as I was shooting it. And a couple of his associates or henchmen or goons, whatever you want to call them. I don't know. Employees. Not really. Because they probably don't work for money. You know, he probably doesn't even pay them. He's probably says, I'll pay you, like, don't worry, you just have to, it's like a selling, it's like an A1. Like, look, once you're training, you know, you're an intern, this is an internship. Yeah, exactly. Like, this is a henchman internship. This is a hired goon internship. So, you know, I don't want to say internment because that's possibly, you know, offensive to the Japanese. Internment is pretty close to internment camp. They had some bad experiences with internment camps during World War II. So, anyway, I don't know if Naruhito feels personally responsible for that. I did see a headline actually today. It was the French news. I can't remember what it's called, but there's that German news network, but they've got news in it's like DD something. But they've got an outlet in France. They do like French, like France or a French version of the German show. So it's German media operating out of France, that makes sense. You know, just like those Ford factories in World War II, they had a factory in France and they had a factory in Germany, both working for the Nazi Party. You know, but this news organization is definitely not Nazis because, well, never say never. I mean, mostly the Nazis aren't in power in Germany, at least. Like, you can't, like, I mean, and that's not. There are Nazis in Australia, so it's not like I'm saying Australia's better than Germany because you've got Nazis and we don't have Nazis. We've definitely got Nazis here. Definitely. Anyway, on an unrelated note, Adelaide Football Club beat Collingwood Football Club last night. Speaking of Nazis, just reminded me of, like, you know, because Adelaide hate Nazis. That's why. That's the leap there. So Adelaide beat Collingwood. The Collingwood Magpies from Collingwood, Victoria, in Melbourne. Collingwood in Melbourne, Victoria. Adelaide hate Nazis, but what made me think of Nazis when I thought about that football game, the association between Adelaide Crows playing playing the Collingwood Magpies, and then immediately it was like, okay, footy match, and then bang, Nazis jumped in. Oh, no, I was already talking about Nazis, and it was the other way around, sorry. So when we were talking about Nazis, and I thought, oh, the footy game, Adelaide beat Collingwood. It's because Adelaide Crows hate Nazis. And not for any other reason, no. Where was Romper Stomper set? Because that was the thing I read in the, one of the things David Stratton did in his very storied career, aside from being surveilled by ASIO for a period, was that when Romper Stomper was released, he refused to give it a rating. Like, he refused to review it. Or something, no. Did he refuse to review it, or he just gave it a really bad review? One of the two. And then the director threw a glass of white wine in his face at a film festival. So, yeah. Anyway, so I think Romper Stomper was set in Victoria somewhere. I don't think it was Collingwood, though. It looks like Collingwood. Wherever it was set probably wouldn't actually be that far from Collingwood. I don't think it's based on a true story. I don't think Romper Stomper is based on true events. Like, I don't think Russell Crowe's character existed in real life. Maybe thematically it's thematically based, like just the broader theme of Nazi Victoria, Melbourne, northern western suburbs. Maybe that's kind of thematic, like it's sort of true, you know. Like if you made a generic show, a generic movie about bushrangers, and you called the bushranger like Ass Blaster Bill or whatever. You know, it's thematically bushrangers existed in Victoria. Ass Blaster Bill didn't exist, so maybe that's kind of the same thing. So thematically, skinheads exist in Melbourne, Victoria, but that specific Nazi that Russell Crowe played, that's not based on a true character or true events. You know, inspired by true events. Maybe that's it. Anyway, fuck. What was I here to talk about? And what was I recently talking about? I was just talking about. See how it happens? Like shit just spins out of control. Yeah. So anyway, I was talking about good products actually. Yeah. So the JBL, the clip, the little clip speaker. So JBL is a very trustworthy brand. I trust JBL brand. Another thing, I'd like to call out another brand specifically. So I also bought my gaming controller from Big W. Big W is a trustworthy brand. I trust Big W as a brand. As a retailer, I trust them, you know. And they stock Laser brand, right? And so this wired Xbox controller for PC was $25. I think a brand new Xbox controller for Xbox by Microsoft will set you back. Like, you can spend $150, $200 on a controller if you want to. This one was $25. I haven't used it. I haven't really smashed it yet. I was gonna I'm downloading Mortal Kombat 11, so I'm gonna give it a real good workout. It feels right. Oh, D-pad. Okay. It all comes when you're playing Mortal Kombat. It all comes. Whoops. When you're playing Mortal Kombat, it all comes down to the D-pad. Just like DCAM would recommend. No. D-pad is in no way associated with DCAM. Not affiliated. Okay, there you go. Yeah. So anyway, cool. Laser brand. Here's another laser product I got. It's my gaming mechanical keyboard. It's like 20. Actually, no, sorry. This one's Anko brand. This one's from. This is Anko brand. So hopefully you can see that there. Oops, I accidentally hit the mic. The mic is actually laser. It's good. $20. $20 for this microphone. Fine. That's good. It's a good mic. It's a good mic. I'm just trying to get the little green dots to react there. Mechanical keyboard works. Does what I need it to. Hang on. Let's get that. Get that right. Testing. Okay. It does what I need it to do. It's a keyboard. You know. These are cool as well. They light up. They're all psychedelic. Not sure what the brand was, but these were $20, and they're perfect. Surround sound gaming headset. $20. That was from Big W as well. This T-shirt is All Good brand from Big W. It was like $15 or something. So, you know, I guess what I'm trying to say, like, you know, if you don't need to spend a lot of money these days. I think a lot of electronics, like some things are worth spending up. So I spent up on the phone. I didn't spend up on my dentistry, but I got some dentistry done, you know. Light globes. It seems weird, but like honestly, it's worth shopping around. So, because as I sort of said yesterday, like a light globe is actually like electronic. And look, you know, we've got smart bulbs now. You've got light globes that connect to the internet. So some light globes. So it is worth shopping around because like not every brand of light globe is actually the same. So Philips light globes is a brand that I trust. Nick Tapscott endorses Philips light globes. Because you never know. Like are those other ones, those other shitty ones, like if they can be repurposed. You know, you can connect an app to a light globe, you can connect Bluetooth to a light globe sometimes. But as I was saying the other day, like if it's got energy coming into it, if it's got power in it, it can almost certainly be hacked. So most electronic devices these days have some kind, like even if it's a simple thing. If it's got a microchip in it, which almost everything does, if it's electronic, it can have software installed on it, and it can be repurposed. There was a case in the 50s actually, like of let's see if I can find it. I'll share my screen actually. Oh, there we go. Share screen. Select a tab, new tab. That's got to be the one. Share. All right, cool. Here we go. Moscow Embassy bug. U.S. Embassy Moscow bugs. The thing. I think that's probably it. Yeah, that's it. The thing listening to us. The Great Seal Bug. Okay, let's see if I can find this on YouTube. So this one. This is actually quite scary. I mean, it's scary good. Like, okay, that one goes for 5 minutes. That's 8 minutes. I just want like that little quick one. There you go.
Evening missed the Soviet stem Harry S.
It's going to make
weeks later. Great Sea.
Okay, basically the point is though that wow, look at all this trash it makes you wade through before. Just like me, this is what I do to you. See the title of the video, fucking Barack Obama, and I was taking to give us a technical explanation. That's annoying. There it is. Okay.
Go ahead, open it up. And here is the clandestine listening device.
Yeah.
You can see the antenna in the aerial, and it was right under the beak of the eagle. I might add that it's really quite an interesting device.
For weeks, the Soviets whipped up a furor, rebuked the U.S. for being
furor.
So audacious.
Pun intended.
But Lodge wanted to prove that what the Americans were doing was no different than what the Soviets were doing.
If it should ever be accepted
okay.
that the Soviet Union...
to cut a long story short, that bug specifically... It was kind of groundbreaking because the reason they couldn't find it, so they swept for bugs, like the American embassy stuff swept the embassy for bugs. continuously. But they never found that one. I can't remember how they found it, but they found it like accidentally or something. But it had been there for reporting intelligence. It was in the ambassador's office. It was like the one place in an embassy you don't want to have a bug. But they had a bug. The Soviets had a bug there in that Great Seal. And the reason that bug specifically couldn't be found, so they swept the area for bugs, it never showed up. The reason was because it didn't have a power source. All it had was an antenna. That's it. And then all that the Soviets had to do, they'd park a van outside the embassy, which happens, like you're in Moscow. It's their turf. They can do that. They can park a van there. You have no. If you're the United States, you have no jurisdiction. You can't go out the front of your embassy and go, "Excuse me, can you please move your van?" You can't do that. So all the Soviets had to do was park a van out the front of the embassy, and just sort of have a rough guess of where the ambassador's office was, and obviously they had blueprints. Like they'd been in the fucking embassy. They had cleaning stuff in there. They knew what it looked like, and then point a radio wave at the bug, and then the antenna would pick up the radio wave, and that would generate enough electricity to power the fucking microscopic listening device, and then that recorded everything. So that was in the fucking 50s or 60s. And so now we've got shit like this. Like supercomputers. You could run the entirety of NASA off that, easily. And this, it's just a remote control for the heater. It's the heater that I bought from Aldi. I trust Aldi, by the way. That's a trustworthy brand. Aldi is a trustworthy supermarket. Yeah. So the other day, someone asked, or yesterday during our live Q&A, someone asked what supermarket I go to, and I kind of felt guilty overnight because I should have said Aldi because I like Aldi. I do like Aldi. I recommend Aldi. Nick Tapscott endorses Aldi. I've got Aldi SIM cards in my phones. In my Mossad, both in one, I've got a Mossad SIM card. No, sorry, that's not true. I've got an Aldi SIM card in my Mossad phone. And I've got an Aldi SIM card in my MSS phone. And also 3PL. I just wish China, this is feedback for you. I know it's, feedback for China. It's a shorter thing. It's quite a mouthful to say all three of them because they want me to say all three agencies at the same time because it's not specifically MSS. MSS is only domestic, basically. So that's China's FBI. And while I do work with them because I'm international, I'm in Australia, it's actually more accurate to say PLA Intelligence Bureau. But just that. So to say all three Chinese agencies that I collaborate with. So it's MSS, 3PLA, PLA Intelligence Bureau. So every time I mention that, I have to rattle off the entire thing. So we need to get maybe China, you and I can work together to come up with a suitable acronym for, all of your intelligence agencies. And I can just say that. It's China State Security or whatever the fuck. I don't want to say China SS, but okay. Food delivery. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Bit of laughter out there. That's good. That's good laughter. Yeah. So anyway, Aldi. I trust that brand. I trust Aldi. And on that note, I need to get a tasty beverage to wash. That was a Pulp Fiction reference, by the way. Yeah, just give me one moment. By the way, if anyone's wondering, that was just a little bit of pasta salad. There you go. Delivered to my desk by my housemates. Yeah. So I think that they're not technically nerds, but that's kind of what this stuff does. So if you do a thing, you'll attract it's like the same as if you've got a newscaster on the street and they're coming to you live, the scene of the fire where 17 people died. There's that, hey! There's that guy in the background. That's kind of what it is. Yeah. Fuck her right in the pussy. Do you remember that? Who remembers that? Yeah. Anyway. You might want to Google it. I don't know. You might want to blast from the past YouTube's greatest hits. Fuck her right in the pussy. One moment, please. Okay, so the reason I showed you the can is so that you know that I'm not smashing tinnies. Oh, I am. It's sort of like a one of those e-cigarettes. So it's like a fake. So it gives me this gives me the tactile pleasure of smashing a tinny, but not the actual beer that's in the can. So this is sort of my like weaning myself. Like while I'm live on camera, I've been advised it's probably better if I don't drink on camera. Nah, just fucking me. I didn't have a shot just then. I didn't. No, I've been advised not to drink on camera for sponsorship purposes. So this is I really want to. I do. I will admit. I'd love to drink on camera. Fucking love it. So this is what I'm drinking instead. This Sunkist. Fuck. Butterfingers. I tell you. Fuck. And then I say I'm not going to do it, and then I do it. I'm my own worst enemy. Honestly. See, that feels like I was cracking a beer. It's just like, yeah. Okay. That's good. That's better. It's thirsty work, just talking shit, honestly. Okay, I'm going to do a quick crowd check. All right, 17. That's great. For 27 minutes in, that's pretty good. Considering that I don't advertise, I didn't promote this time. I didn't say I'm going to be live at this time. I just sort of like jumped on and started doing it. And this is kind of why I talk shit for so long. So I can sort of like start the broadcast, and then like people start coming in, and then I kind of get to the meaty stuff, because I have titled the episode Barack Obama and Michelle Obama. So I will talk about them, both of them individually, soon. Pretty soon. For now, I just wanted to give you a few updates. We spoke about wanted to say what my favorite supermarket is. Aldi. Okay? It's Aldi. It is. I was just put on the spot yesterday. I had to think about it overnight, and then I kind of like had one of those moments like, fuck. The shower thoughts. I was like, damn it, I fucked up. I should have said Aldi. Aldi. I like Aldi. We get along. Yeah. Do I work for Aldi? A question combined with a Simpsons reference. Yeah. No, I'm just in love with you. There you go. That's the retort. Yes, thank you. Yeah. Well, no. We're just good friends. I'm just good friends with Aldi. I like to be inside Aldi in the salami section. Ew. Yeah, no, it is gross. It is. Yeah. Just don't think about that next time you go to Aldi. Don't think about slapping a raw chicken like you're slapping a booty. Don't think about me when you do it. Just don't think about it's like don't think about one of my ass cheeks and slapping a chicken when you next time you're in Aldi. Don't do it. Don't do it. See, what if it was beer? Can you imagine? Fuck. No, well, like the thing I have, because like I've mentioned before that I have a team. I have a team behind me. And I have associations with various governments and government agencies and law enforcement agencies, specifically, but mostly the Australian Federal Police. Predominantly, that's the better word. Predominantly the Australian Federal Police, but also Mossad, and also now I have to do the whole thing like MSF, 3PLA, and the PLA Intelligence Bureau. And I'm happy to plenty of other. There's crossover all over the place, like MI5, MI6, FBI, Mexican state police. Most police forces around the world are happy to work with me now. That's great. Cool. Yeah. So it's sort of like they're a friendly. My associations, my team, my organisation. So I'm almost a corporation now. Tapscott has friendly relationships with certain corporations and organisations. So the ones that I've just listed, they've been vetted. So they're brands that my people have told me they've vetted them. They've gone through and they go, you can trust these brands. You could buy a product from these brands and it won't fuck you over. This product won't fuck you over. It won't spy on you necessarily. It could be used for spying, but if someone tries to use it for spying, they'll be caught immediately, and then we can fuck them up. Like, not literally bash them, but maybe they'll be bashed when they go to jail. We won't do that. I don't know, but we can, very legally counter them. There's a nice word. What was the PR term we used? Proactive pacifism. We can proactively pacify them. Let's put it that way. If someone tries to hack any of the things that I just showed you, and they try it all the time. We can. My super nerds who work with me, they said no. They're flat. No, we work for you. Okay, cool. Yeah, my super nerds who work for me, my team, can proactively pacify hackers who try and hack into my stuff, including the computer that I'm on right now. So, yeah. So those brands that I've just listed, they're brands that my people, my team, have recommended to me. They said, look, we vetted them. We trust them. So that's Amazon. The Amazon Alexa. We've got JBL audio. So that's the speaker. JBL do good work. Recommend JBL. Laser from Big W. Big W is a good retailer. Anything that you buy from Big W, you can be assured of its quality. Let's put it that way. HMD Pulse. So that's the Mossad phone. So I don't know if there's any glaring exclusions there. If I've got to I hope I'm not by excluding. Because originally I had an Optus fan, originally I had an Optus phone, but I took it out. I took the Optus SIM out and I replaced it with an Audi SIM. I trust Audi. So I don't know what conclusions you want to draw from that. That I replaced an Optus SIM with an Audi SIM, and I trust Audi. And I'm rattling off a list of brands and corporations that I trust. And I'm saying very clearly, I trust Audi. I do. I had an Optus device. I took the Optus SIM out of that device. I put an Audi SIM in. I trust Audi. So I'm not telling you to draw any conclusions. I don't want, I can. I just don't want to. I don't want to tell you the conclusion that you should draw from that. From me saying, using in the same sentence, Optus and Audi, and then just saying that I only trust, and then only saying that I trust Audi. Yeah, anyway. You draw your own conclusions. Philips light bulbs. Yeah, I want you to reach your own conclusions. That's what I want. Tom Ford. I spoke about them yesterday. Tom Ford's a good brand. You can trust Tom Ford. Laser. Yeah, Laser brand. Anko brand. Yeah. I don't know. use your own discretion with Anko, I think, because you can get it at Kmart, so it's sort of like a grey. It's almost like a no man's land Anko stuff. Like it works for me because I've got my affiliations, I've got my associations. You might not have them, so Anko might not work as well for you as it does for me. Yeah, Harvey Norman, that's another good retailer. I trust Harvey Norman. Okay. Another thing that like people have been asking me about, and just before, like I mentioned before about the gaming headset, and it's because Microsoft. That's right. Yeah, I trust Microsoft, and so I actually want to give a shout out because the Microsoft Game Pass is incredible on PC. So I'm not going to show you that, but it's $14 a month. It's like Spotify. Spotify, I trust them. I trust Spotify. You can trust Spotify. And on Microsoft Game Pass, so it's $14 a month. I got it for $1 today. So I got 2 weeks of Game Pass for $1, which is pretty good. And so when I got my PC, my MSI laptop, and MSI, you can trust them as well, with an NVIDIA chip in it. NVIDIA, very trustworthy brand. NVIDIA is very trustworthy. So it's got an NVIDIA. It's an MSI laptop with an NVIDIA chip in it. Both trustworthy. Obviously, that's a Windows PC, so it's got it's not Apple. So good. Anyway, my Windows PC has an NVIDIA chip. It's an MSI thing, and it had Game Pass installed on it it came with complimentary Game Pass, and so that just expired like last week, and I'm still on a budget, so I was like, I better renew that Game Pass. I better renew it. And I went to do that today, and it was only $1. It's like, do you want it for $1 for 2 weeks? I'm like, yes. So that was pretty good. I got it for $1. And because I had Ubisoft, I wanted to keep playing my Ubisoft games. So that's Assassin's Creed, The Division. I was saying the other day when I was talking about China about how like I saw the Battlefield 6 trailer, and it looked. I have to admit, it looked really cool, and I have sunk a lot of time. I have sunk a lot of time into the Battlefield series, and it's not like wasted time. Battlefield 3 was amazing. Like that blew my mind. That game, I love that game. Battlefield 4 was just more of the good stuff. It was like, great, why change? why fuck with a good thing? You know what I mean? Like you've got the formula, you nailed it. And then they kind of like did, I don't know, Battlefield 1, I don't know. Yeah, it was, yeah, got a bit. And then they had Battlefield 5, and that was World War II again. And it got a bit, I don't know, the gameplay got a bit samey. It just like didn't hit that same kind of like, that same peak that Battlefield 3 had. But they're all on the Game Pass. You can get those on Game Pass. So I downloaded Assassin's Creed, and you got to, if you want to play these fucking games, right? Because they're from Ubisoft. And if you want to play these Ubisoft games, you have to download the Ubisoft installer. Am I saying it right? Is it Ubisoft or Ubisoft? Okay, it is Ubisoft. Okay, fuck. I'm such a boomer. So you hit 45, and then suddenly you're typing with one finger, and like, oh yeah, you're all awkward and stuff. She's like, why? Like things are hard for no reason. Like this should be easy. Like what's the name of the guy again? Anyway, it's Ubisoft. So I actually felt like when I said Ubisoft, like I heard that in the monitors. But that's okay. You have to install the fucking Ubisoft launcher. So if you want to play Assassin's Creed, you first have to download the Ubisoft launcher. And so that's then it's like it organizes your Ubisoft games on your PC for you. And so it's like, no, you don't just have like a PC. Now you've got a PC within a PC. And that PC within the PC is where your Ubisoft games are. We're not letting any of that fucking trash, like EA games in our little sector. Like this is your Ubisoft library. And then it's encouraging you to like, sign up for Ubisoft, like be a Ubisoft Ubinob member or whatever the fuck it's called. Sign up to an extra thing. And then you got to do that, and then it's like, give us your phone number, and then you got to do two-factor authentication. Like, I just want to play some fucking games. Anyway, so I was playing The Division. I downloaded the Ubisoft launcher onto my MSI laptop with Windows and GeForce GTX. The other thing that the computer came with was Norton antivirus. Yeah, so Norton's a very trustworthy brand. I trust them. Okay, what was the founder? Like John, was it McAfee? Did McAfee do Norton, or was that something else? Anyway, yeah. So I've got Norton PC security for gamers. So I've got that. And who knows? I don't fucking know what they do. I can't program a computer. I don't know how these guys operate. I don't know how hackers operate. I don't know how to hack a computer. But it does happen though, right? Like we're all victims of hacking. Like every time one of these big hacks happens, like Qantas gets hacked, Optus gets hacked, Telstra gets hacked, Medicare gets hacked, the New South Wales Corrections gets hacked. Yeah, the prison system gets hacked. So all of these big hacks are happening, and it's like, fuck, like, how do they? I don't know. I don't get it. But like, you use your personal details. Like they're like, oh yeah, your personal details have been stolen. But it's like, well. They used to have a phone book, like they just publish that. Your phone number would be in it. They'd publish your phone number in a book. Like your name and address and your phone number would be in a book, and they'd deliver that book. They'd hand it out. They'd hand it out for free. And then you could use it to steal, if you're 13 years old, if you wanted to steal a car, you could use it as a booster seat. You could do that. Not that I've never done that, no. And that's not a recommendation either. I'm not saying, that's not a suggestion. So it's a good thing they stopped phone books, because otherwise. And that's why car crime has gone down. Car thefts have gone. Oh, haven't they? Oh, fuck. Like, yeah. Can you imagine how bad it would be? Like all the youth today, like stealing cars. Like if they still had phone books, it'd be fucked. What a nightmare world. What a nightmare world. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know how these hacks work, and I don't know how to stop these hackers. But that's why I get the professionals to do it. That's why I have the professionals at Norton Antivirus. They do it for me. I've downloaded a thing onto my computer. Yeah. So anyway, Ubisoft. Speaking of hackers. Speaking of dodgy, fucking unscrupulous hackers. Scheming, slimy, unscrupulous hackers. Let's talk about Ubisoft. So I downloaded the Ubisoft launcher, and I just wanted to play fucking Assassin's Creed. And I was playing The Division, and I have to say, The Division is great. It's very playable. Like I hanker for it. Like it's got the perfect balance of shooting. Sometimes I just want to pick up like really thinky games. Like if I'm doing a lot of computer work, it's like, man, like I need a break. Like I don't want to play like another thinking game. Like I don't want to play like I don't want to spend 8 hours on Skyrim or Total War. Like God, decision making. It's giving me a headache. Like I came here to relax. It's the opposite. So The Division was great because you could just run around, like you wouldn't have to think too much. It's just like shoot, just like I need a better gun. Here's one, bang bang. How can I make this gun better? Put a fucking 6 scope on it. Machine gun, M60, shotgun. That was my combo. You'd want to have like a fucking machine gun with a scope on it for long range outdoor engagement. And then when you get in more to the close quarter, that's when you pull out your combat shotgun with the combat stabilizing grip. So it's like instead of racking it like the traditional like cut. You'd rack it more like that, so you'd hold it with 2 handles, like yeah, much easier. That action's much smoother. Anyway, that was The Division 2, so you could play that, but that was a Ubisoft game, not Ubisoft. Not Ubermensch. They're not. Yeah, I don't know. I can't spend. I don't know everyone that works at Ubisoft. It's kind of like Collingwood. I don't know everyone that's ever been to Collingwood. I can't say definitively that no one that's a Nazi has ever been to Collingwood. You know, I can't say that anyone who plays for the Magpies, but anyone who plays, like, because Collingwood Football Club is in Collingwood, and I can't say that anyone who barracks for Collingwood or plays for Collingwood You can't say, I don't know. I don't know who they're associated with. I don't know who each individual, like, maybe I do. Like, no, of course not. I don't have each of these individuals under surveillance. I don't have, like, I mean, I don't think I do, but who knows? Who knows what's happening in the background? Who knows? Well, let's just leave that ambiguous. Maybe we don't need to know. Maybe we don't need to know who's under surveillance for the Collingwood Football Club with suspected ties to Melbourne's Nazi movement. Maybe we don't need to know. Anyway, Ubisoft. Speaking of Nazis, no. I'm not saying they're Nazis. The Nazi thing keeps coming back. Fuck, like why? Because Battlefield, you fight Nazis. Okay, so Division. Battlefield's not an Ubisoft game. All right. Okay. Conceded. I have to concede that. Can't argue that. I can't argue that. Battlefield is not an Ubisoft game. Therefore, any comparisons drawn between Nazis and Ubisoft, potentially unfair. But anyway, so the fact that I'm talking about Ubisoft and Nazis in the same sentence, that's just a coincidence. No. I did not say that. That's fucking your words, man. Like, no, I'm not saying that Ubisoft are Nazis. Definitely not saying that. I'm just saying. I mean, what's the difference? How do you define a Nazi, though? Like, do they need to carry a card? Because there's got to be grades, right? Like, anyway, and how would you know? Because you'd have to screen everyone that works at Ubisoft, and then screen everyone that they know. So, how many people is that? You'd have to because like out of all of them. Like, I mean, if even one of them had a connection to, like, a practicing Nazi with, like, convictions for hate crimes and things like that, then you could say safely, if just one of them, just one employee from Ubisoft had a connection to a Nazi, then you could say that Ubisoft has a connection. Ubisoft employees have connections to Nazis. You could say that. But you need to have, like, evidence to back that up before you could say that. Before you can definitively say that Ubisoft, the corporation, employees have connections to Nazis. But yeah. But how would you know? Because you'd have to go employee by employee and see who they associate with. And then because I mean, how many people does each employee associate with? And then what level? Like, are they just like, they had to be with someone, they didn't know they were a Nazi. They talked about hate crimes together. They talked about how much they dislike people of colour. You know, I don't know. They were caught with a body. I don't know. No, I mean, that's never happened. But, you know, as far as I know, it's never happened. For some reason, caps lock is on. I'm just going to turn it off. Oops. See, it's funny because I raised my voice a little bit there, and I had the caps lock on. Man, I'm parched. Fuck, thirsty. I'm just trying to talk about fucking Division. I keep sidetracked. Fucking Nazis. This is like pictures of a bird yesterday. Now, I'm not drawing any... No, I'm not. I'm not drawing any parallels between pictures of a bird and Nazis. I'm not. Just because I talk about them both in the same sentence doesn't mean they're connected in any way, necessarily. Can you imagine if this was alcohol? Fuck, I'd never get anything done. Ubisoft. Ubisoft. Fuck. Ubisoft. Ubisoft. I uninstalled the launcher, basically. That's the end of the story. That's the end of. I'll say the end of the story because otherwise I won't even fucking get it. I deleted it. I fucking got rid. Yeah. I just uninstalled it. It's like, nah, like this is too much work. I tried to play your fucking games. I tried to play your Division. Your Division's great, but there are cunts in there. You know what I mean? Like they're not I think they're not screening the people who play the Division well enough. Because when you're in there, because it's one of those, it's like almost like a massive multiplayer online game. So people can be in there, and like I was saying before about nerds, like whatever I do, like if I do it more than once, like nerds will fucking gravitate towards me. So I'm in there playing the fucking game, and some dickhead, like, some nerds there. Like, fucking, why are you here? Just trying to play this fucking game. Just trying to relax, man. Trying to get away from you, and here you are. And it's like it presents this vision of a future where World War III. It's like post World War III, and then you're on the street, like sort of like scavenging, you know. But it gave me that same kind of sick feeling as I had when I watched the trailer for Battlefield 6, because it's sort of like, is this an ad for World War III? It's a Ubisoft game, and I'm asking. I'm not saying it is. I'm asking if it is. So anyone who works at Ubisoft, is that what it is? Yep. Stream froze a little bit there. Is that what it is? Is it an ad for World War III? Is it to sort of like soften people up and go like, you know what's cool? Shooting people on the street in a post-apocalyptic nightmare world where, you know, water's scarce. There's water scarcity. That's the thing. You have to run around on the street trying to find water because there's no running water. You get ammo. You get missions. You got to assassinate people. This guy you know, you've got an earpiece in. So basically, like, your character is running around and you've got this earpiece in. It's like, we found out that there's a faction leader he's hiding in the museum. You got to go take him out. You got to go take him out. And so you run down there and it's like, there he is. Like, you don't ask questions. You don't investigate or anything. You know, it's just like, there he is. He's the bad guy. Shoot him. And you shoot him. You shoot him dead. You shoot a lot of people dead using high-powered weaponry. And that's cool. I mean, it's a fun game. I liked playing it. I did like playing it. I have to admit, it was interesting to play. I liked it. Yeah. I want to play it right now. I want to end this video right now and play that fucking game. But I'm not going to, because I uninstalled the Ubisoft launcher because it was taking up too much fucking space on my computer. Like, and too much bullshit. It was too much horseshit to fucking... Anyway, the good news is that because I've installed the Ubisoft launcher, not to be confused with Ubermensch, which is that's a Nazi thing. So it's not Ubersoft. It's not Nazi Ubermensch soft. It's not Wolfenstein, which is a fantastic game. That's actually a good game, and that's trustworthy. ID Software, they're trustworthy. You can play Doom. That's a trustworthy game. Anyway, Ubisoft. Because I've installed the Ubisoft launcher on my very trustworthy MSI laptop with NVIDIA chips. I've also got the NVIDIA app on the computer, and that automatically keeps the video drivers up to date. Now, I've downloaded like a bunch of other Ubisoft games. I had them all on there at the same time. So and also Norton, which I trust. I trust Norton. I don't trust Ubisoft. It's a bit buggy. Like I just said, there's a lot of nerds on there. I don't know. I haven't checked them. Like it's not that someone's gone out of their way and said, well, I don't want to lie. Someone has said that. I heard a rumor. I don't want to spread rumors about Ubisoft, but I'm just saying I trust Norton. I'm not saying it. I'm trying to dance around. I don't want to overtly say that I don't trust Ubisoft. I don't want to overtly say that. Anyway, it's good that I had the launcher and I had a few games there. So I had Assassin's Creed, I had The Division. I think I tried something else as well. Like I had another one on there at the same time. But I had all three of them. I had the constantly updating information, and I had them all on my computer, which is recommended to me by Mossad. And I don't know, like, do Mossad have an investment in fighting Nazis? I don't know. Does Israel traditionally take a very dim view of Nazis? Probably. Yeah. I'd say so. I'd say so. So I had them all on my computer at the same time, and I gave it a bit of a gave the computer I had them on there for a little while. It was good. I enjoyed our time together, Ubisoft. I will say that I enjoyed our time together. I can't lie. I don't know if it was good for you as it was for me. I don't know if you will be as satisfied with our interactions as I am. Because I'm satisfied. My team are fucking in the back. Just like, yes. So they're satisfied. I'm satisfied. My team's satisfied. And that's Mossad. I've had the Mossad phone plugged into the computer. I've got the AFP phone. See, it's plugged in. So that's going straight to the computer. That's the AFP phone. And I've also got intermittently I plug in the MSS phone. Sorry, MSS 3PLA Intelligence Bureau phone. I plug that into the computer as well. So I've had them all plugged in to my computer, which is an MSI computer running Windows, which is trustworthy. So MSI is trustworthy, Windows is trustworthy, NVIDIA is trustworthy. With Norton running at the same time, while you've been while I've had your product installed on my computer. I've had that. All of those things have been true. That's all happened. And now that I think we're done. I think I'm being told, yeah, no, we can move on from Ubisoft, Nick. So I've uninstalled it, and that's it's in the past now. Ubisoft is in the past now. For me. I'm not saying for any. I don't know. Anyway. Fucking hell, nearly an hour, and I haven't even started talking about what I wanted to start talking about. Fuck. What am I like? This, it's exactly like that. Yeah, so someone's saying that this is like a fucking rambling. This is like being awake for 3 days on pingers, and this is the morning of the third day. Yeah, it's exactly like that. Just like shit talking. Yeah, shit talking in a music festival. So can you imagine, if this was like a can? Yeah. I'm not even high. I feel like we might need a break. I might need a break. Ah. Ooh. Anyway, the end of the story is thank you, Ubisoft. Thank you. We've got everything we need now. Thank you. Thank you so much for everything that you do. You've been great sports. Anyway, I've got a few. If you need recommendations about how to navigate Centrelink, I don't know if they've got Centrelink where you are, which is, hang on, it's just coming through. The United States, Silicon Valley. I don't know what unemployment's like there. Anyway, if you're facing some kind of career crisis, I don't know. I can recommend. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not an employment guru. I don't know. I have been unemployed a lot. Have lost a lot of jobs. I've gotten a lot of jobs and I lost a lot of jobs. So I do have a lot of experience job hunting. So maybe I am a guru. Who knows? Maybe you want to get away from fucking the tech world. Maybe you want to get away from fucking computer programming for a while. Go and do something with your hands. I don't know. Yes, you could masturbate. You could do that with your hands. That's true. Doing that for money, I don't know. OnlyFans, that's an option. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. That's something with your hands. Jerking off. I jerk off. I don't do it for money. I do it for free. Well, I was trying to get paid. to jerk off. And Michelle at ASD, I was like, I watched you jerk off in the shower. It's like, well, you should fucking pay me for that. It's like, no. I don't jerk off in the shower. Well, I do. I do jerk off in the shower for free. But if I find out that someone's watching on a hidden camera, I expect to be like, you should pay me for that. Okay, we're gonna take a break. We're gonna take a quick break. The stream's not gonna. I'm just gonna share my screen and put a video on. Okay, let's see if this works. I hope this works for everyone. I'm just gonna. Take a quick break. Fade that one out. Hang on. Here we go. This is going to take a little bit of coordination. Fuck. See, it's hard. Okay, that's actually good for you. Here we go. We can't mention a music festival without paying a visit to a good friend of the channel. Like it's a magic trick, like hey, you know, just POV, yeah, POV. You are a magic trick, yeah. Don't you love how no one understands what POV means? It's like POV, you're eating dinner. It's just like that's not the point of view of eating dinner. That's you filming someone else. Like that's POV. You're filming someone eating. Fuck. Do you remember what I was saying the other day about like American Beauty with the bag, and it's just so beautiful. It's like that, but I was just like, it's so funny. Like, why are you all so stupid? No, not you. Okay. Not you. You. But no. I'm only joking. Yeah. Okay. We gotta do a quick crowd check. 85 people in the crowd today. Right now. 85. 86. Okay, that's good. Okay, look, just as a bit of a palate cleanser. Sorry. Excuse me. Fuck. See what I mean? Once I get on one, I'm incapacitated. The Joker. This is the Joker. Wait. What you're seeing now is the Joker. I'll tell that. No, that's a funny anecdote. I will. Like, there is a. Okay, we're gonna do a Q&A. I don't have my. I'm just coming to you live on YouTube today. Ooh, warning, we've detected a video in your stream belonging to someone else. Your stream may be... it's made me click off. Now I've got to go to avoid restrictions. Well, I think that's only... I'll only get the... I think it's saying like that's a copyright strike for streaming Aldous Harding. But I don't think like... I think Aldous Harding needs to complain. And I don't think she will. Yeah, I've got a feeling... Okay, she's watching. That's great. Okay, she doesn't mind that I've pointed that out. Yeah. 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 Okay, we're gonna do a Q&A. I don't have like I'm just coming to the normal, just on the normal YouTube. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm just the problem. As much as I love talking to Aldous Harding, I just have to remind her politely that there's a lot of sort of in front of a lot of people, so it makes it poor viewing for everyone in the audience. If I'm just interacting with you specifically, no one else can hear what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Or what you're saying, and only I can hear it. So we can do a one-on-one later. I promise. I will set one up just for you. I promise. Yeah, we'll do it. Okay, great. Okay, great. Okay. I can't believe I just told off Aldous Harding. She hates it. Fuck now. She's gonna kill me. Yeah, she's like, never show your fucking face in New Zealand, you dog. Yeah, exactly. Fuck it. Where am I gonna go now? I've already, obviously, I ruined Australia. That was my last, it was like, fuck. The last place in the world I could possibly go, New Zealand. Absolute last resort. I can't go there either. See how I managed to turn that around into like a diss against New Zealand? That's what it's like. That's what I'm like. Yeah. Okay. What I was trying to say was, see? Fuck. That was what the break was supposed to be. For me to compose myself. I fucked it up. Thanks a lot, New Zealand. Thanks a lot. Again, it's always you. It's always fucking New Zealand. Anyway. I don't have my fancy buttons. That's on the expensive streaming thing. And I'm just coming to you live and alive, on YouTube streaming. So it's just straight up YouTube Studio. Maybe they've got fancy buttons. Maybe they've got a super that I can stick up that says Q&A. But let's just imagine. Okay, here's an exercise using your mind's eye. Imagine Q&A has just popped. I'll just get some hand signs or something. I'll just write on my hair like Q&A. Anyway, Q&A. Let's do a Q&A. Q&A for let's do it for 20 minutes. Why not? Why the fuck not? Yeah. We're at an hour 10. We'll go to when we get to an hour 30, we'll stop doing Q&A. So hit me with your questions. Okay, straight off the bat. What have I been smoking? I don't know. I don't know. I think maybe it's because I don't know. I had a big kamikaze energy drink. I don't know what's in those. There's heaps of weird shit in that. It could be fucking anything. Do you know what beta aniline is? It says what it's got on it on the can. But who knows what any of that shit does? It could do fucking anything. I don't know. It might be because it's Sunday and I haven't had. I didn't get blackout wasted last night, which is what I usually do if it was a Saturday. So maybe I've just got extra fucking. My body's just like, hey, whoa, we've prepared for you to be blackout, recovering from a blackout hangover last night. Instead, you didn't do that. So we've got all this excess fucking, juju beans fucking to give you. So now that I'm like, well, I don't know what to tell you. It's like, well, we jam it somewhere. I'm starting to get all the endorphin spikes or something. I don't know. That could be it. But no, I haven't been smoking anything. But someone nailed it earlier. They said, this is what it's like, day 3. Have I been to a festival with you? Sir? Yes, but I probably don't remember you. Oh, you want to tag as friends. Okay. Yes, this is exactly what it's like. Yeah, this is exactly what I'm like at a festival. I just keep bumping speed and then, stay awake for 3 days, and then I'm like this. This is like 9 in the morning on the 2nd or 3rd day, and I'm drinking cracking tinnies, and just fucking Nazis. Yeah, and now I'm trying to find a way to monetize that. I don't know. I failed at monetizing jerking off in the shower. I tried. I tried so hard. Michelle, just give me some fucking money. You've been watching me jerk off in the shower. Come on, it's got to be worth $2. Nah. No way was she paying for that. No, that's free. She reserves the right to get that for free. That's a perk. That's a job perk for her. Yeah, so no, I'm not high. I'm just in a giggly mood, I guess. Yeah. Seriously. I think that that doesn't mean fuck. I realized as soon as I did that, fuck, people are gonna think I've been doing coke. No, I haven't. I love. Oh, I can't. Yeah, I mean, my lawyers are freaking out. They're not freaking out. They're just saying don't talk about that. See, now I'm gonna go on a thing about lawyers. No, they're not freaking out. They're just saying don't necessarily endorse certain substances. Some substances you just got to kind of skirt around it. But openly endorsing consumption of certain substances might scare off potential sponsors. That's all they're saying. That's all they're just flagging it. So no, I'm not high on cocaine. Not right now. No. What I was about to say was that, and seriously, being serious, I think that I'm getting as I kind of get more familiar with this format, I'm getting kind of my confidence is growing on camera, and now you're seeing me blossom. So, before I was just a timid flower bud, gingerly stepping onto the stage towards the light, and now I'm blooming. I'm blossoming. Maybe it's that flower, the corpse flower, that makes you want to puke. Maybe it's a beautiful rose. Aldous Harding just disinvited me to New Zealand because of that, because of what I just said then. And that's fair. It's reasonable. It's not working out, she says. It's not working out. Okay, that's And that's why I love her, because swift but decisive. And it's like, okay, yes, I deserve to be disinvited, not just to New Zealand. But crap like that, that was terrible. Okay, that's all right. Look, it's all right. No, it wasn't that bad. Okay, cool. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Because I was counting on coming to New Zealand. I was really like pinning so many hopes on coming to New Zealand. It would be so devastating for me. Never. I'm not being sarcastic. No, of course not. No. Who wouldn't want to go to New Zealand? Okay. Let's take a question from someone who's not out of hiding. How many people are watching right now, and how do I know? Because, like I explained, so this is part of the Space Magic. So, I kind of explained this yesterday. Being told 95 people. So the audience is steadily increasing, which is great. That's good. That's what we want. How many Kiwis do we have? We've actually got only 3. Why would a New Zealander not want to watch me? I don't know. Kiwi friendly, I guess. Maybe there's only 3 people left there. I don't know. That's not true. That's not true. Maybe they don't have the internet there. That's not true either. Yeah, they're all too busy plotting my murder. Fair. It would be. That's not murder. That's killing. That's normal. That's justifiable. Yeah, justifiable homicide. That's what that is. How do I know? So, as I was explaining yesterday, and that's fine. Like, that's not an indictment of you, sir, that you don't know this. I'm happy to explain it again. It's fine. So, in the same way, like, the way you hear sound is vibrations will occur in the air, and it will stimulate your eardrum, which in turn will send those signals via electricity, like electrical impulses through the nerve to your brain, where your brain will unpack that data and interpret it. So it's like, woof, woof, okay, that's a dog. And your brain goes like, vibration detected. It's a dog, like, cool. Or if you know the dog, it's like, that's Steve-O's dog, my neighbor. That's my neighbor's dog, and it'll have all those, it'll pull out the files. Like, what's this particular fucking vibration coming through? Pull out the files. Well, that's Steve-O's dog because it's a lower pitch bark. It's a lower pitch bark. Karen's dog, that's a high pitch bark. So this is definitely Steve-O's dog. And that's what your brain does when it gets detects the little fluctuations in the air, in the vibrations in the air. My ears, however, don't need necessarily to hear to detect vibrations in the air using the power of space magic, which is a whole other thing. Space magic is that's a whole series of videos. So I'm probably going to put those behind a paywall, unfortunately, because I feel I don't want poor people to know. I don't want poor people to know about that. No, I'm joking. That's terrible. No, of course. No. The power of space magic is that's the nerve that's being stimulated. So I have a team who monitor these things for me, and they're kind of like communicating me via space magic, because maybe they have spooky powers as well. I don't know. Well, I do know, but yeah, I definitely know. But sort of they do. So using space magic, they're monitoring these things, and then they're sort of like stimulating that nerve in my ear without the need for air vibrations, and I could kind of like. So someone asks a question, they hear it, and then they go, oh, okay, this is the question that's being asked, and I can hear it. I can hear it in there. I just don't. I'm not getting vibrations there. So that's how I know. So I can query it. So how many people do we have? 96 now. Nope, 97, and that's what happens. So I get the response. So yeah, it's just like having the earpiece, but it's not electronic. It's not electronic. It's space magic and flesh and blood, and DNA. Yeah. Does that satisfy your curiosity? So yes. Okay. Great. Thank you. I appreciate that. They just said, thank you for your answer. It was a good answer. Cool. Feedback's good. Yeah. Why do I hate pictures of a bird? Oh no, because we just got rid of the Joker. But he's going to arc up again if I explain fucking pictures of a bird. Again, look, I'm happy to explain it again but it's going to chew up a lot of time, that's all. Because pictures of a bird, again, that's a whole fucking thing. That's a whole fucking thing. And so it comes down to like what I mean when I say pictures of a bird. So the example I used yesterday is like, if someone has like a fucking someone has a flag with a swastika on it, and I go, I don't like that. I'm not saying I hate flags. It's not the flag. It's not the concept of flags that I don't like. It's not the concept of pictures on flags that I don't like. It's what that flag fucking represents, which is Nazis. Like, I fucking hate Nazis. Like, fuck. And so, like, when I say pictures of a bird, I actually mean the act of pictures of a bird. And so I called it pictures. I named it Pictures of a Bird. Copyright Nick Tapscott. Pictures of a bird. Because, like, originally it was like, look, your task. So I was like, oh, you're in the military now. All right, okay, cool. Well, give me the gun. And they're like, no. First, you're gonna have to walk around store to store, and you're gonna have to find us in like you're gonna have to go to all these horrible smelling fucking incense stores and like bullshit gift shops, like those really frilly ones and everything's pink and frilly and like you're getting assaulted. Like fucking like I don't want to say candles because there are some good candle stores out there. You know who you are. You're getting assaulted. Your sentries are getting assaulted, and there are fucking dickheads that work in there, and they're like, oh, you need to find the one key item. And more often than not, it was a picture of a bird. It would be like a fucking tea towel with a picture of a bird on it, or a postcard, or a coaster, or something with a bird on it. And it's like, hey, you found it. Cool, congratulations. I'm like, I thought I was in the fucking military. Like, where's the like? You need to shoot the sniper. You need to shoot the sniper rifle with like. Here's the sniper rifle. Shoot down the helicopter. Like that's what I was like. Here's the grenade launcher. Fuck yeah, that's what I thought. And they're like, no. Instead, you're going to find pictures of a bird. And so I'm like, I fucking hate pictures of a fucking bird. And it turns out there's a whole subculture of cunts who are like, no. Pictures of a bird is our whole thing. That's what we do. That's what we do. I don't know if anyone's seen the Telstra ad where the guy's walking around and it's like whistling and he's like islands in the stream like do 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 and he's like got the little bird next to him. That's me fucking doing pictures of it because that's what I did. I made up a song. I'm so fucking sick of doing pictures of fucking birds. So like going into a department store in Perth. I'm a homeless guy. I'm a homeless man in Perth. They're like, should I be focusing on getting a home? And like, no. Go to the department store and find the fucking picture of a bird. And so I was like, fuck, dude, what the fuck? And I had to do it. Because it was part of my cover. Like, I had to go undercover and then go into jail. And so I could bring down the pictures of a bird. Ironically, I did. It does pay off for me because now I get to literally fight them. It's like, cause back then I just wanted to fight them. And now I can. I'm fucking actually fighting them. So, which is fucking fantastic. So the song was like, pictures of a bird. That is what we do. Walk around it. What was it? Smash your big TV. Throw away your car. Walk around in the fucking shop until you find the picture of a bird. Yeah. And so then that's the song that ended up in that Telstra ad. So that was me like hanging shit on pictures of a bird because I'd sing that out loud. It's like, oh, your fucking picture, like, and then people started, and I'm not doing fucking pictures of a bird. I'm not doing this shit. I'm not going to your fucking, I don't give a fuck. You gift shop, your souvenir shop, whatever the fuck. Fuck you. Like, I'm a homeless man. I'll go to the library and I'm watching fucking YouTube videos. Like oh no, but you have to do it. You owe me. You owe it to me to come to my shop and walk around until you find the fucking picture. You need to come out of your way. You need to catch a train for free to Subiaco, where there's a good chance at any point a ticket inspector will stop you and say, where's your ticket? And then you have to fucking explain it. They'll give you a fine. But you have no money. You have no fucking money. You sleep on a dirty carpet next to cockroaches in Perth. Like, you're a homeless man. but you still owe mouse. You need to catch a fucking train to Subiaco and come to our bookshop specifically, and then walk around in our bookshop and find the book about a bird. And if you don't do it, it's because you're a cunt. And then if you do it, we'll say, we'll help you. And it's like, okay, cool, great. I need help. I need help. I do need help. I'm homeless. I need a place to sleep. I need cash. I need alcohol. I need a beer. I need a fucking beer. It's hot. Walking around doing fucking pictures of a bird. I haven't had a beer in 3 months, or 3 weeks. Give me any of those things. Like, nah, no fucking way. Like, what did you mean by help them? How are you going to help me? How are you going to help me? And they'd get all smug about it. And they'll be like, and if it wasn't like the first thing I spotted, it'd go straight to it, like, slow, brand new, slow, and they'd start using the dog shit can at me, and I'm like, fuck you. Like, fuck you. I fucking trashed my apartment in Elizabeth Bay, flew to another city with no money, one-way ticket, no money, threw my car away, literally, like, abandoned it, threw my $2,000 phone into a river. I threw an iPhone into the Swan River just to walk into your shop, and then you whip around and go, like, slow. Fuck you. You pictures of a bird, piece of shit. I'm gonna fucking... Yes, I'm just been cleared by my legal team. I'm gonna fucking hold you down and tattoo a picture of a fucking bird on your fucking face. And every time you look in the mirror, you can say, I found it. I found the fucking picture of a fucking bird. Fucking pictures of a bird. See this, and now I'm triggered again. See, this is what pictures of a bird does. Fucking pictures of a bird. Take your picture of a fucking bird. Take your tea towel. Okay, I can't say that. I can't say what I was planning to say, but that's okay. Okay, like, we've got 3 minutes left. Does anyone have a non-bird related question? What do you like? That's a great question. But like, just in general, like, I like Lamp. There you go. There's an Anchorman. I like Anchorman. Anchorman's good. So there's 2 things right there. I like Lamp. I like Anchorman. Do I like you? I don't know. Hang on. Let's do a quick background check. Okay, yes, I do. Yeah, okay. Madam, you've never murdered anyone. You've never enslaved anyone. These are qualities I appreciate in a person. How do I know I like you? Well, like I just explained before about space magic. I've got, spooky friends, and I can, space magic is the short answer. I know what you've done. I know it's creepy, but like, it's always been like this, and now it's just like there's a man. It's just like, I've always known, but now I'm here in person. It's just like, hey, yeah, I'm the same. It's the same thing. Yeah, it's the same. You've always had someone watching you, all of you. You've always been being watched, always, by like benevolent spirits. We can say that. I can say that. They're benevolent spirits. They've got you back, unless you're a prick. Unless you're a cunt. Like, if you've done something really heinous, like, we're benevolent. You can all rest assured. This should be comforting for you. Yeah, guardian angels, that's a thing. That's a real thing, yes. And I don't know if you've got one specifically. Like, not everyone has, like, a personal bodyguard. But there are angels out there. Like, the spirits that watch you are benevolent. Yeah. And so, like, yeah, we watch you. And, we know. We know if you've done good things. We know if you've done bad things. I know that you've never done anything bad. I know that you're good. I know that you're a good person. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, who cares? Kid. I don't want to say kids are overrated, but like, because they are important and families are important. Being if you have a kid, being nice to that kid is important. That's an important thing to do. And yes, it is admirable. It is admirable to be a good parent. You have to do that. But it's not like a lot of people who are total trash have kids, and then their kids are trash as well. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's not a free ticket. Like, I've got a kid, so now I can exterminate. Like, how many kids? Like, do you remember Downfall? And they're in the bunker, and it's like the architects of the Holocaust, and it's like they murder their own children with cyanide, and then they shoot themselves in the head, and it's like, just because you've got kids doesn't mean you can be just. It's not going to get you off the hook. Like the Soviets didn't roll through and they go, okay, so who gassed the Jews? You show of hands. All right, hang on. Sorry, who gassed the Jews and doesn't have kids? Okay, you're all those of you with children, you're free to go. You know, it doesn't work like that. Doesn't work like that. If you're a cunt, if you've got a kid, who cares? And if you've got kids and you're nice to them, cool. If you don't have kids, I don't give a shit. I don't have kids. I don't fucking have kids. Who cares? Who cares? I don't care. I don't care. Like, it's like if someone says, I don't have a dog. I was like, all right, it's fine. It's fine. The world keeps turning if you don't have a dog. Not having a dog isn't necessarily a bad thing. Having a dog, cool. You got a dog. You got kids. You don't have kids. Cool. I don't care. I don't care. There's plenty of people. It's not like a child. There's no shortage of children. There are plenty of kids. It's not a hard thing to do. It's not like, you know, it's not like, fuck, where are we ever going to find two adults who want to fuck? Like, it's not like it's not a concern for the planet right now. It's not like the Great Barrier Reef. It's like, if that goes, it's gone. It's not like that. You know, it's not like that. It's like someone's kid goes. I know this sounds fucking harsh, but plenty more where that came from. You know, like, I'm not advocating child murder. I'm not advocating, you know, infanticide. I'm not advocating that at all. Okay, because this is fun. So we're gonna stretch out Q&A for another half an hour. There you go. Isn't that fun? Isn't that nice? Fuck, can you imagine if I was drinking? Can you imagine? There's a sweet spot though. Like, I get funny and then I start to get like, hey, Nazis shit, and it just gets stupid. Yeah. Anyway, I think I'm funny. I have a better time. But who fucking cares what I think, right? That's ironic. Okay, no, I know. Hey, yeah, I'm just fucking around. Hey, go fuck yourself. Yeah. Okay, I can repurpose that as a question. Statement from the audience, which is now at 113, I'm being told. 114 now. Cool. Is that it was a statement. It was like, I should repurpose this as a live show, and be a stand-up comedian. And I'm like, yeah, that's the plan. I just need to make sure that it's secure first. That's all. So, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm open to that for sure. Yeah, I really want to. But yeah, because of the nerds who fucking turn up. Can you imagine? If I put up a poster and said, I'll be here at this time. And it's not just my safety, it's the people, it's the cool people, the innocent people who turn up, if you're just some guy who wants to come and watch a night of comedy and then someone sets off a fucking nail bomb or something, or someone's out the front, writing down names of who bought the ticket, or the tickets get hacked, and then, you know what I mean? And then because even if it's non-fatal, even if you don't get targeted for assassination, even if you just get targeted for harassment, that's bad enough. It's fucking, I've been through it, man. It's fucked. It's really fucked. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's a good question. What type of harassment? I think probably I'll just, because there's so much of it. I was thinking about a thing today actually that was really bad. Oh, that's right. Yeah, things breaking, things not working. So that's the thing. Your technology not working. So you try and do a thing on your phone, and then your password doesn't work. You know what I mean? And this is a perfect example. And I can talk about this. My lawyers are pushing me forward into doing this. Yes, talk about that. So trying to get Centrelink, I have to there's a thing called MyGov. And they've done this anyway to catch everyone. But then once I signed up, they did it to me. They tripled down on me. So trying to use MyGov, it's the web. So it's you sign up through a portal and you have to go to a website and it's download the app and then confirm your identity and then download all this extra shit. And then once I'm in there, it's just constantly breaking. Your password gets forgotten and things just don't work. And then it's we need you to activate two-factor authentication. And then you try and activate it and it's you forget your password. It's set a PIN and then you set it, and then it's like that's not the right pin, and then your whole thing's cooked. And then in the meantime, the app that you've downloaded onto your phone is now hacking your phone. And so just shit like that. So like that's it seems like not much. It's like, well, who fucking cares? Like you get a bug on your computer. Computers break all the time. Who cares? But it's like when it's part of a bigger thing, and it's just like if you're at the end of your rope and then you can't like, or like what happened to me was like, dude, I'm fucking if this payment doesn't come through, I'm homeless. I'm a homeless man. I'm living on the street with no money. I really need this Centrelink payment, and it doesn't work. That's the worst thing that's ever happened to you, you know? Like, yeah. And so it's like it's the contributing factor. And so like if they kind of like if your bank card stops working, your PIN stops working, you can't get Centrelink because your phone stopped working. You can't log into your email, you can't get your emails, and it's like you can't use two-factor authentication. So it's like that's why it's part of the reason I have 3 phones is so that like if one of my phone numbers gets knocked out somehow, I've still got 2 left where I can say like, look, so if I try and log into the banking app, they can say, okay, we're going to give you a call. So even that, like when I had a new phone, like when I changed away from Optus to Audi, which is better, Audi. When I changed, like I went to do my Centrelinking, so it's like, have you made any income this week? Like you have to report your income. For those of us not in Australia, for those who are our audience that's not in Australia, you have to report your income. It's like, have you made any money this week? And we'll take it out of your unemployment benefit otherwise. And so I went to sign in, and it's like we just sent a 2-factor authentication message to your phone number, and it was the phone number that I just disconnected. It was like, oh, I don't have that fucking phone anymore, and it's like I'm trying to fix it, and then I have to call them, and it's like I'm calling them, and in the end they're just like, well, you just have to like reinstall. And it's like you have to redo your entire MyGov account. You have to do everything again. Like and it's like there's a store visit. Like you have to go into the office and present in person, and then they link you, and you got to be on the phone on hold. And it's like all I did was change my phone number. That's all I did, and then I have to redo the whole thing. Yeah, so that's an example. But probably the worst one is the combination of the microwave weapons and the sound. Because it's like a form of psychological torture. So there's like the Havana syndrome microwave beams. And so I'm pretty sure they can do it. They can. Yeah, okay, I've just been told they can. They can do it with phone towers. So they can target you. So they can figure out where you are, like literally target you. So they know where you are because of your phone. If you've got your phone on you, they're like, okay, well, we'll just like shoot fucking radio waves at a certain frequency at that particular area. And then that'll stimulate certain parts of your brain and make your hearing super sensitive. And then they'll back that up with someone standing next to you, eating chips or sniffing, or coughing, and like because you're being targeted with the ray, and then like it's like a knitting needle getting jabbed in your fucking ear, or eating, like just making eating sounds, obnoxious eating sounds. And if you've watched my Ford video yesterday, you'll notice that I'm eating in that video, and that's because like we were doing it back to them. So in bad, because now the cat's out of the bag. They thought they were getting away with it, and I fucking hate it. That was the worst. That's the worst thing. It's torture. It really is, because if they just do it relentlessly, especially if you're homeless, wherever you are, if someone's sitting next to you like making a fucking fucked up noise to annoy you, you're just being annoyed constantly. People coughing, like coming up behind you and coughing, and it's like, ugh. Yeah. So that's probably the worst form of harassment, but that's kind of what I'm countering now with my devices, my Mossad and MSS/3PLA/ PLA Intelligence Bureau phone. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm going around popping all of these fucking networks by side, like joining, like signing them up, like scanning for Bluetooth, and like joining like free public Wi-Fi, and then my team is getting into those networks and then using those networks to like fuck up their bullshit fucking targeting systems that are doing the Havana syndrome stuff on people. And I'm feeling it right now. I'm almost, yeah, I'm just confirmed. Yeah, they're blasting me with something right now. They've got some kind of energy weapon pointed at me right now. And I just feel like kind of sick, you know, a little bit of nausea, like I've got noise. That's kind of why I've got the noise cancelling headphones on. So these are noise cancelling, so it counteracts that. And a lot of this technology is now designed to sort of like that, my phone. it's been repurposed via software to sort of like counteract this stuff, but they're really like dialing it up to try and shut me the fuck up. But they're failing, so fuck them. Fuck them. Yeah. So that's 2 types of the harassment I receive. And they don't just do this to me; they do it to everyone. Yeah. It's just this impending sense of dread, like really. And I noticed today actually, like I was watching like free to air TV commercials, and they're really unpleasant. They're just off-putting. And it's like I'm pretty sure they're doing it systematically now. They're trying to like make sure that everyone they're trying to spam the media buyers on television, so that when you watch free to air TV, like you've just got this constant sense of unease. And they can repurpose your TV. Like if you've got a smart TV, they can get into that and they can make it vibrate at certain frequencies to like jar you. So when you watch that ad and it like does something bad, and like, ugh. Yeah. So if you're feeling like that, like if you've gone to the movies, so Mike's DeClasser of Red Letter Media, shout out Mike. He because this is something that was happening to me. Like if I'd go to the movies, there'd be someone sitting behind me eating popcorn in a certain way, and it would just be like they just managed to do it at exactly the right pitch to annoy me. And then they'd double it up with like they'd use speakers or whatever to target me with this energy right at the same time. So you're like, and it's just at the point where like you want to get up and do something, but it's like then you're a psycho who's screaming at someone in the movie theater for eating popcorn. And then once you snap, then they've got you for that. And then like, the Karen's come out and he's like, well, he threatened me, stalk, harass, intimidate, like he should go to jail. Like, and then you're in cuffs again, you know. And so that's sort of their plan, just to make you like fuck up and then you're back in prison. Yeah. So anyway, there's 2 examples. That's the question was, is that sort of like the targeting? Yeah, and the answer is yes. So if you kind of get if you're on their list, that's what they'll do to you. They'll do shit like that to sort of like control your behavior. Or if they suggest to you something like, someone might come up to you in the supermarket and go like, we heard you looking for a new car. Like, we recommend a Ford. And then if you go to the Holden dealership, someone will go like, you might get chased around by like a homeless guy, like a scary homeless guy will jump out at you at the park. And then if you still, if you don't take the hint and you go to the Ford dealership, if you don't go to the Ford dealership, if you go to the Holden, not that Holden's exist anymore, but if you go to the Toyota dealership instead of the Ford dealership, they'll start targeting you like that until you've kind of fallen into line. But the trick is there, and this I can weave a bit of a PSA into this. Don't fucking let them. Just don't let them. Do what. Never let them. Never let them sway you. Do whatever you want to do. Because 99.9% of it is just like, it's psychological. They just like, they put this pressure on you, and to break the spell, you just have to tell them to fuck off. Like if someone does do that, like the trick is to find a way to do it. So I just counted them. Like I just followed someone. Like, and it was creepy. So someone was behind me in the movies. I went to see a movie. Sure enough, someone turns up, cops behind me. I start getting the So I just like when the movie ended, I just like sat back and stared at it, and then I went and sat next to him, and just kind of like let him know, like, no, I'm watching you personally, because I know what you're doing. And then when he went to leave, I walked out behind him, like perfectly legal. Like I didn't follow, like I wasn't like following, like I wasn't right up close. I was just like walking in the same direction as him. And then when he got in his car, I wrote down his license plate, and he saw me do it, and it's just like, all right, I know what you did, basically. And I gave him the eyeball, like, I know what you did. You turned up to harass me. So you can, perfectly legal what I did, perfectly legal. License plates are there; they're public knowledge, like for stuff like that. So if like to identify, if someone needs to be identified, it's not illegal to write down someone's license plate at all, especially if you suspect. If anyone questions you, like if an authority figure or law enforcement questions you, you can just say straight up, it's like, I suspect that I was being harassed. Like I suspect that individual was committing an act with the intention to make my life harder. So I wrote down their license plate. And then you won't get in trouble. You won't get in trouble for that. Yeah, see, can I feel it right now? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm being fucking. See, I just had I lost my train of thought there for a second, but yeah, they're fucking really drilling me. Yeah, whatever they're doing, yeah, they're fucking pumping in. Yeah, there's something powerful going on. Okay, my team are working on it right now. That's great. Next question. See, that might actually be why I got the giggles before, because I was being fucking overstimulated by radiation, because that's what radiation is known to do. If you get irradiated really seriously, you'll be energized by it, and that might be what's happening now. They're trying to irradiate me, not seriously. I don't think they have the capacity to blast me with actual radioactive radiation, not plutonium radiation, but it's radio waves or microwaves. Maybe that's why I kind of got energized. Anyway, does that answer your question, sir? Yes, it does. Okay. We've got 15 minutes left of questions before I launch into my tirade about Barack Obama. I'm hoping that they heard that. That's there you go. There's a big pulse. Yeah, okay. So when I said the name Barack Obama out loud, yeah. And so obviously now all I can do is fucking trickle down. It's if whatever you do to me, I'm just gonna come at you 4 times harder. Yeah. Oh, bam. Wow. I could feel that. Yeah. Oh man, they're cranking it up today. All right. I am about to talk about Barack and Michelle Obama. So if you have any non-Barack and Michelle Obama related questions, I prefer those, because I'm about to go hard on them, very hard on them. And then I'm going to put this video on YouTube, and then I'm going to share it on Spotify. It's going to be on my podcast on Spotify. And then I'm also going to put it on my X account, and then I'm going to start building a mailing list. Yeah. So enjoy, Barack Obama. And he is watching. Yes. Fuck you. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Hope himself is on the line. How are you, cunt? Okay, great. I'm just going to pretend you're not here and talk like you're not here. But it's going to be... I'm just going to have this smug smile the whole time, because I'm about to fucking pummel you. Not as badly as I pummeled Joe Biden. Captain Needy. Mr. Cancer of the Prick. How are you doing, Barack? Okay, let's say that. We're doing a Q&A. We're doing a Q&A. Is anyone aside from Barack Obama have a question for me? Well, yeah, no, a non-Barack Obama related question, because I'm about to do a whole Barack Obama thing. So let's use this. Ask me what's my favorite flower? Okay, thanks for asking. No one asked me that. No one wants to fucking know. It says Aldous Harding. Okay, great. Thank you, Aldous. Yes, that is indeed more of a statement than a question, but it's fine. I'm happy to drag your name through the fucking through the public the sphere of public attention. Yeah, yet again, because you're built for that. Okay, enough public flirting. She says. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I set the ground rules. Okay, I'm going to extend questions. Wait, I'm fucking around. It's good. This video will now be longer. The one that I'm doing about Barack Obama is now going to be a very long video. Much longer than it was before. Anyway, questions. Let's go. Hit me with your questions. Just any question, a regular question. Just not necessarily about Barack Obama. I know now that I've said Barack Obama, you're probably fixated on Barack Obama. Much like I am. Or he's fixated on me. Not as much as he's fixated on me. Anyway, I'm already launching into the Barack Obama thing. And he's logged off. Oh, what a fucking pussy. So what he's going to do now is he's going to get a staffer to watch it on his behalf. And just and then sugarcoat it for him. It's I better take the mean edges off. Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, he's just logged off. That's hilarious. What a little bitch. Where's your hope now? Why? Anyway, okay, I got to save all the Obama pummeling for the Obama segment. For now, I'm just going to do some Q&A. Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's get to know each other. Ask me a question. How bald am I? Bald enough that I'm not going to show you. Am I sensitive about it? Sure. I'm a vain man. I'm quite vain. I'm quite a vain man. Okay. Glasses question comes up at least once, so I'll do it. I'll normally I only do it once, but because this is going to be such a long video about Barack and Michelle Obama, I'll do it twice. So here's one. I take them off. Usually only take them off once a video. But here we go. Fuck. Like, see, the problem is that you can see me, but I can't see you because like I need these to see the screen. I get very bad. Like I'm long-sighted, so yeah, I need them. Are they special technology? Yes, they are. Apparently, I've been told. Yeah, they are. So these glasses, they're Tom Ford, but if you can see them, so they're designer glasses, and like they survived a year of custody, and that's the only damage they've sustained. See that there? See that there? And so that's what they should look like. So the only thing, like after a year of maximum security prison, these followed me in there. They were in there with me the whole way. They still are in this condition, and so that's technology. That's yeah. So they are special. Mossad, I'm being told. Mossad. This is Mossad technology, and they do a couple of other things, which I will keep under my hat for now. But mostly they're just really good glasses, and I actually, because they're prescription, I need them to see. So, and the best part about them is that they're multifocals, and which means that certain parts of the lens have different strengths of prescription. So they're great for driving because I need I'm long-sighted, so I need them to see shit up close. But they're also transition lenses, so if I go out in the sun, they automatically gloss over, and then they become sunglasses. So when I'm inside, they're regular glasses, they're seeing glasses, and when I'm outside, they're sunglasses. So it's great. That's great. Yeah. Okay. Does that satisfy your curiosity, madam? Yeah. Yes, it does. Is it okay to be gay? Yes. No. No, it's not. If I say you're fucking gay, that's not okay. Like you fuck something up. No, yes. It's okay. It's okay to bang dudes if you're a dude. It's okay to bang girls if you're a girl. Fine. I don't care. No one cares. As long as they're down for it. So obviously, like if you're over 18 and your partner is consenting and they're over 18, or like whatever the local law says, like if your minimum age of consent is 21, maybe it's like that. Like I'm not a lawyer. I'm just saying, like as long as it's legal and as long as there's consent, fine, go for it. Party, have orgies, swingers parties, whatever the fuck you want. Like Greek mythology, Roman mythology, Norse mythology, this one always fucks me up. Norse mythology, orgies constantly. Like they're all fucking each other. It's like a porno, and I mean they're all valid. That's valid, you know. So I think the thing about sex, like sex became sinful because of the Romans. So they're arseholes that we're fighting now. So the same cunts who fucking nailed Jesus Christ to a cross. Jesus Christ never says don't fuck. Jesus Christ never says don't be a gay dude. Like don't fuck dudes if you're a dude. And if he does say that, if that's in the Bible anywhere, where he says like if you're a dude, whatever you do, don't fuck a dude. That's someone's come in and edited it to make him say that. Because what they're actually sexual morality is kind of like the real morality of sex is like consent. That's the morality and respect, mutual respect. So as long as like you're not a cunt about it, and everyone knows, you should know. Like don't rape anyone. Don't be an asshole. Like don't be a fucking asshole. That's the morality of sex. But having lots of sex, like if you're a sexy person, if you're Hugh Hefner, fine. If that's the way you want to live, like if you want to live in a big mansion with a bunch of hot girls and you're a rich dude and you can pull that off and you're happy and they're happy, go for it. Fucking by all means, go for it. The real focus on the family, that's like the bad guy thing. Like it's like no monogamy. If you're not monogamous, you're burn in hell. Like that's not us. That's not me. That's not me and my team. That's not Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ would never say that. Never. He would That's not Jesus' thing. Jesus was just like, Jesus is cool. Like, I'm great friends with Jesus. I love Jesus. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I was. We'll say that. We'll say that for later. Yeah. I do owe. Here's a bit of foreshadowing. I do owe Jesus an apology. I do. I do owe Jesus an apology. Lucky for me, though, Jesus is very forgiving. So I'm going to apologize to Jesus later in the video. I will apologize to Jesus. But no, for now, yeah, Jesus wants you to party. Jesus is very, very, very lovely. You know, just be nice. You know, have sex. Be nice. Yeah. Be gay if you want. If you want to have a boyfriend and your boyfriend wants you to be their boyfriend, cool, great, go for it. Go for it. Yeah. No one cares. Like there, yeah, and I have addressed this on other videos before. Okay, so Barack Obama is very angry. I'm being told. Good. That's kind of the point. I have said this on other videos before. So there's one line from the Old Testament that a lot of the wowsers like to latch onto, which is, "Man should not lay with man in the way he lay with women." But that's actually been misinterpreted. So excuse me, I'm just gonna. So what that actually refers to, it means literally. It doesn't say sex, because also in the Old Testament it talks about fucking all the time. Like specifically, it's like if you want to have sex, like have intercourse with this person. He talks about like there's one passage in there. It's like, look, if you're boning and you pull out and you ejaculate on the sand, that's a thing, like, or something. So the Old Testament does get very specific about sex when it wants to. It can get very specific, like, and it's very explicit as well. It's like, look, if your pee-pee is going in the vajayjay, if you want to blow in there, go for it, you know. But then all of a sudden it says like, oh, do not lay with men as you lay with women. Why would it suddenly like not like don't fuck a dude in the house? Why would it suddenly get all fucking squeamish then? But and so what it actually means is, and I know it means this because technically I kind of wrote, but that's another story for another time. But don't live with a bunch of dudes. It was specifically about like, don't live in prison. This isn't a life for you. Like, this isn't a life for anyone. You know, don't live in a fucking workers' camp. Don't live in a share house with 4 blokes you don't know. Don't share a bedroom with a bloke that you don't know and you don't like. Because fuck that. Because in jail, like, blokes they'd be like, oh, jail's my home and I like it. I like the camaraderie. I like having a celly. You know, it's like, so like, you're in your 30s, man. Like, sleeping in the same room as another man that you don't know and don't necessarily like that's not a life for anyone. Don't share a bedroom with another man if you're a man and you're not lovers. Like, if you're lovers and you want to share a bed, go for it, by all means. But don't. It's not a home. That's not home. That's what that says. That's what that actually means. Don't lay with men as though you lay with women. It means this is not your home. It's not like a man should. You're either in bed with your partner or you're in bed on your own. You're not sharing your bed with your bro. Don't share it. Don't sleep with your bro. Like, don't literally sleep next to your bro. Don't do that. And if you want to do it, I mean, if you want to be in jail, if you want to like have a life where you and 3 fucking dudes are all sleeping in the same bedroom together for some reason, no. I mean, yeah, I think you. Yeah, I rarely say this, but I think you're incorrect. If you think that lifestyle is preferable for you, I think that you've been misled, and I think that, like, I want to help you. That's what I say. I say that I want to help you. If you're in jail and you think that being in jail is better than being out of jail, I want to help you not feel that way, because the world's there's a better life awaits you. You know, no one should live like that. No one should live like that. That's fucked. That's all that means. So yeah, look, if be gay, yeah, go for it. Be gay, as long as they're down for it. Like, yeah, don't rape anyone. Cool. That's got nothing to do with gayness. Doesn't really, like, yeah. Raping a man is just as bad as raping a woman. So that's not exclusive. That's not exclusive morality. That's not just a heterosexual thing. That goes for the gays as well. You fucking heard me. but then again, like I call people faggots and homos all the time. But when I do it, like I say constantly, like karate is gay. Obama is gay. Obama's fucking gay. But I don't mean he has sex with dudes and he's bad because of that. I mean he's a prick, like just a fucking loser. So if you're gay, you can be gay. It's like don't be karate is gay. Don't be that type of gay. Don't be pictures of a bird. Pictures of a bird is fucking gay, dude. Fucking gay. Like, fuck you. Like, but yeah. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Yes. Okay. Cool. All right. Great. How many have we got on the line? No, I'm being told that we have over 300 people watching, and I'm calling bullshit on that. I think that's bullshit. No, I'm being assured. 328. Is that I think that's some kind of record. So that's why I talk shit for so long, because it gives people time to sort of like gather around children. We scared off Obama. That's a shame, because I was about to fucking pummel him into the dirt. And now he's too scared to face me. That's fine. Fair enough. Why? What's he afraid of? What's he afraid of? What's he afraid I'm going to say? Why is he so scared? Why is he so scared? I'm unemployed. I'm on the dole. Some guy in South Australia in his sister's spare bedroom on a webcam. Why is he afraid of me specifically? Why does he give a shit what I think? Who knows? Who knows? I thought he did a good job as president. Sorry, I'm not saying that it's my opinion that he did a good job. My understanding was from other people that he did a good job as president. As far as presidents go, like George Bush had his war, he had the Gulf War, and everyone's like, "Oh, fucking you, dickhead!" Like everyone remembers him for that. The Clintons had Lewinsky, Bill Clinton. Everyone remembers him as Seaman Man. And that's. You see how that, like, it's like, oh, okay, he probably did a bunch of stuff that no one knows about. But the thing that they fixate on is, like, his immorality. Like, oh, he banged some hooah. Like Ralphie from The Sopranos. Like, who likes, Ralphie, the Ralphie from Sopranos pronunciation of hooah. Before I continue, I just want to check, do we have any villains in the, like, not cool villains, not good villains, but fuckwits? Any Obama goons out there? We do, yes! Who have we got? All right. What Obama fuckwits have turned up? So obviously, what's happened is Barack Obama. Oh, hey pal. Look, interesting. Yeah, I'm interesting to have a beer with. Let's put it that way. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. Look, from what I've heard, you're trying. Your life's turning. Okay. I'm not gonna. No. Look. At least in this video, I'm not gonna single you out. I'm not gonna fucking pummel you. You're okay. But these other fuckwit. So what's happened is Barack Obama's come in. He's like, I'll try and sneakily watch the video, and Nick won't know. Nick won't know that I'm watching, and then that way I'll be able to get the intel I need. I can see what he's saying about me because I care about. I have an investment in what some 45-year-old broke cunt in Victor Harbor, South Australia, is saying about the former president of the United States. I have an investment in that as Barack Obama. And that's why I'm going to try and sneak onto this live stream without anyone knowing. And then as soon as I got called out, I'm like, oh, fuck, I shit my pants, got really nervous and bailed. And now I've sent someone in my stead. Because that's what I do. So I'm speaking as Barack Obama. But that's what he does. Yeah, he uses surrogates. And so that's what he's done. So yes, you sir, here on behalf of Barack Obama. No, we've got six Obama fans here amongst the 357. This is like a UFC match. Like they're gathering around to watch the pummeling, to watch the main event. Cool. Okay. Whew. Ready if you are. Now we've got seven Obama fans. Okay, seven Obama fans. 8. Okay, they're flocking in. Like I said earlier at the start of the video, this is what happens. So you set up a thing, and then the nerds eventually whittle in. So the first few people who jumped on, were, yeah, hey, yeah, that's a shout out to you from Crow's Nest. And the first few fucking nerds. Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm kind of in the middle of a thing. We'll come back. We'll do a thing. We'll catch up. We will. I promise. These fucking Obama, like, I'm doing a thing, and fucking, if I ever park anywhere, if I go to a pub twice, the next time I go there, like, it'll just get fucking nerds, like, seep their way in, and then I'll be in there and like just get like cunts, like, and so like I've been doing these live streams, and it's like I wonder how long it's gonna take before 8 Obama nerds turn up. So one more's just jumped in. Yes, I am. Yeah. So what Barack Obama's done